Hello Virgo, and welcome to your intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We are moving into the new moon in Aries as I'm doing your reading today. Although whenever you find yourself at this video, if the message is resonating for you, most likely the message is for you. So we're going to get started here. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Virgo. Keep in mind these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Check with your moon or your rising sign, or you can also book a personal one-on-one reading with me through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. So Virgo, let's see what energies you're working with at this current time. Okay. Your first card, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. I'm picking up from Cardinal Moon. Mars is moving into the sign of Cancer by the 25th of March. It's going to be a difficult, we've had a very long and difficult, for some, for many, transit of Mars being in Gemini and being in retrograde for so long. Now that Mars is finally out of post-shadow retrograde, the fog is clearing. We're starting to have more energy to actually take action, be bold, make the first move. So it's possibly an energy that will be working in your favor. Let's see what else comes out. There's something that the universe is asking you to be bold and make the first move. Maybe you feel stuck in stagnant energy or stuck in repeating patterns. And if that's the case, you may be starting to deeply recognize and realize why you are where you are and how you got there. And the key here is to know yourself and to be brave enough to lift yourself up from possible depression or just feeling really knocked down by life. You're going to be given the energy to pull yourself back up by your bootstraps, so to speak. Be bold and take that first step towards a life that is more in alignment with who you truly are, who you are now at this time. Let's see what energies are working with you. Wow. Okay. The first card that came out is the 9th house, which is spiritual growth. So you have been learning a lot of big life lessons, possibly in the last few years. And we have a sextile, which is a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So a sextile basically spells this card out, meaning that you're going to get a glimpse of what's actually meant for you, where you need to pivot and turn and move towards your life path. Bottom of the deck is house 3. Sextiles will give us an opening, will give us the signs, the energy to be bold and make that first move. There will be tension that builds up behind that. So it's almost like you're getting pushed out of the nest. And if you don't go, if you cling on and you hold on, all you're going to do is experience that tension stronger and stronger. So it can be a difficult situation, but there is a great potential for rewarding situations once you pull yourself back up by your bootstraps and make the first move towards the direction your soul is calling you towards. The bottom of this deck is the third house, which speaks of early learning, speaks of our childhood relations, how we developed a lot of our personality traits and fears and doubts, the rational mind and communication. So overall, this energy is reflecting back how you were conditioned and programmed socially, ancestrally, and what has maybe been playing out in your mind, in your belief systems that have kept you repeating old patterns over and over and over and over again. Eventually we learn, unless you're really a glutton for punishment. Let's keep going here. Some people can be very stubborn because they've had these certain beliefs, and they also want to please others, please family, don't want to be the outcast. And maybe that's been an experience that you've had, so it's better to stick with what you know. But what you know is in the mind, right? It's been programmed and conditioned there. The soul is speaking to you much stronger and much louder than these conditioned pathways, neural pathways in the brain. I hope I'm making sense. It gets kind of deep, Virgo, but first card out is partnerships and alliances. You may be stuck in patterns with a partnership with other people, with family, people that you consider to be your alliances in life. And you may also be very aware of the true alliances that maybe you had let go of or disappointed, hurt in the past. This speaks of a big choice point and spiritual growth, the ninth house. That is, I'm hearing Pluto. Pluto may be really transforming you right now. Financial and material changes, yes, and that is a big change that's going on right now throughout the world. So it may be affecting you right now. You may be in a relationship or a partnership because of financial ties or materialistic ties, a home, a business. And that's starting to really change and shift to the point where if you don't get out soon, Virgo, you may experience a greater loss than you already have, is what I'm hearing. This isn't for everyone. That's a very specific message. This could also be because of some changes in your finances, or in your material world. You're going to be linking up with some new partnerships and alliances that are more in alignment with you. Yeah, your intuition is telling you something right now, Virgo. It's speaking very loudly to you. I see the solar plexus at the bottom here. We're going to just see if anything else wants to come out before we keep going with this message. Okay. Yeah, so solar plexus energy at the bottom, which speaks of our Mars energy, of our will, our drive, being bold and making the first move. Third eye chakra. Next to, I have the chills, intuition. Your mind's eye. You see clearly where you may have made the wrong choices for yourself, why you made certain choices to begin with, and okay, withdrawing from certain energies right now. Spiritual strength again below that. Spirit's working with you greatly right now, Virgo. Withdrawing yourself, your energy, your focus from a tricky, a sticky situation, I'm hearing, to work on your solar plexus energy, which is your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Because there's something that you're seeing now that you may not have fully seen before. All right. Because, you know, when we're born onto this planet, the first people that we are experiencing are our family, our siblings, our parents, and that has such a deeply ingrained, embedded programming going on that can be very subconscious, on a subconscious level, until it's made conscious. I'm fully getting that you're very conscious of these patterns now, Virgo. It could have to do with the way that you communicate or express yourself. I don't see throat chakra out here, but we're going to keep going and see what else comes out for you. For Virgo. Prince of Cups. Scorpio energy. Yeah, you're very aware, emotionally aware of your situation. It's almost as if this fire has been activated within you. You may also be going through a Kundalini awakening, meaning the energies culminate, they go wrap up the spine, like see the serpent going up the staff, illuminating the crown chakra, the third eye, illuminating the intuitive senses to seeing outside of the box that you have been contained in for so long. And this Prince of Cups really wants to bust out of that box. His emotions are already outside of that box. This is deeply ancestral, deeply embedded emotions coming to the surface. And you're serious. Look at the look on his face. You're focused. You want to express yourself, your true self, your true emotions. You might be expressing your true emotions to these other people that the cards are speaking of right now, partnerships, alliances. Maybe speaking from the heart, but it is your truth. And remember, Virgo, our relationships with other people are a mirror to aspects of ourselves that we either refuse to look at or just have pushed away for so long we're not even aware they are there, but they are existing, and you are getting a good dose of that right now. Or have been, I'm getting. You have been all along, but you're aware now. Deeply aware. Four of Wands. So you are finding some balance within your household, your community, your environment. You're finding a way to balance through all of these financial and material changes here. You may be also taking some actions to create more balance in the situation for yourself. Prince of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Six of Wands. You put a lot of hard work into something, a lot of hard work into maybe your finances or your material status or situation. And it's taken a long time to get to where you're at, only to find out that you've been giving your energy to towards something that is had control over you. Money, status quo, it all had its strings. It was very much controlling you. It looks as though you're starting to overcome that. You're finding the strength to kind of tame that inner beast within yourself. Laying it all down and intuitively seeing where all your energy was going. All of it. So there's some kind of victory there where you've broken through some big barriers within yourself. Intuitively, you're believing it now. Something has happened to change your perspective here. Strength at the bottom. You're gaining strength. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Beautiful. So your inner knowing, your intuitive senses, and also there's other energies within you that are, first of all, showing you that there's always a way to create a new start, a new beginning, a fresh new way of living. And that those ideas are coming to you, as well as the clarity through the third eye. And this is fast-moving energy. This is fast-moving energy. That's your get up and go energy. That's really pushing you to get up and go, Virgo. Be bold and make that first move. Communicate what it is that you need. Take action towards what direction you want to go into. Have that strength to tame the ego, tame that inner beast. Have the courage and be bold. Make the first move. Let's see if we can get any detail on this. Of course, it's a general reading, so we're not going to get too detailed, but sometimes I do. Why is the Prince of Cups here with partnerships and alliances? We have the Sun. Actually, the Sun came out in reverse. You're not happy in these relationships, these connections, these partnerships and alliances. It actually drains you of your vital life force energy. And you're emotionally over it. You're ready to make change. You have energy that's running through your body, coursing through your veins, that is emotionally pushing you forward at this time, so that you can retrieve your true vital life force energy and get your happy back. It's time to take your happy back. It's like you gave it all away to the devil, which is really just controlling forces that wanted to keep you in that box, wanted to keep you controllable, easy to manipulate. Tell me about financial and material change. So your higher self stepped in, and is also, you're working now with mind, body, spirit, through your soul, through your heart, in order to bring yourself balance through these material and financial changes that are going on. Ten of Swords. There's been a painful ending. You've hit rock bottom, Virgo. You can't really go any further than this. And this is the point where we have to get to rock bottom in order to pull ourselves back up, straighten our backs back up, stand up, and be bold. Make that first move towards different way. Something different. What your heart and soul are calling you towards. You could have lost a lot of money. You could have lost it all. But we still live. We still go on. It's not everything. Oh, but you are stubborn, Virgo. You certainly are. You may have more than you even needed. And you held on and held on and held on to it all. More money, more status, more material goods than you needed. King of Swords. And King of Swords is the sword of truth. The truth and clarity. It may not come very, it may not come handed on a silver platter. It may actually be a double-edged sword here, where the truth stings, the truth hurts, but it's also liberating. I think you're really starting to pick up on what the universe is putting down. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo. This is the time of transformation. Pluto moves into Aquarius tomorrow. Depending on, where Pluto is in your chart, depending on what generation you were born into, will really see where the impact of Pluto is going to fall. Pluto's change in energy, which is a big shift, huge shift. Aquarius is energetic. It is new. It is innovative. It is outside of the box ways of living, being, thinking. I feel like those in the baby boomer generation are probably going to have been having the hardest time really adopting the new energy and adapting to the new energy. So you may fall in that category with how stubborn and how much you've been holding on to the old, holding on to your money, holding on to your possessions, hoarding, stubborn, not moving, not going to budge. It's my safe place. It's my security. As the world turns, as we have more cataclysmic events, as we have more intense experiences worldwide, more and more people are waking up to the truth of themselves. We have the Storyteller. I'm going to read this from the book. I've never pulled this card before. Interesting. I have a feeling this is talking about the stories in our minds. But let's see. Do you know the story you tell others about who you are? You are a unique being with unique talents and a story unique to you and your experience. In fact, your destiny can be found in the ways you weave together these threads of yourself in the world. If there's anything in your life you want to change, then it's time to adjust the story you tell about yourself. Perhaps you're too self-deprecating or apologetic about how you shine, minimizing your power so others will accept you. Perhaps the way you voice your expectations diminishes your ability to succeed, or you are too willing to tolerate a less than supportive environment. It's easy to be in denial when it comes to others and their behavior towards you. Understand, however, that you teach people how to treat you through how you talk about yourself. Once you recognize what story you're telling others about how to treat you, you can tell a different one. What if you could connect to your true power as a co-creator of your reality? The story originates in your mind, how you think, your conditioning and past experiences, how you view the world, and what you expect to see in it. The truth is, you have everything you need to tell a new tale and weave more blessings into the world as your unique contribution. In fact, practice speaking of your amazing success, your overflowing abundance, and all the love that surrounds you. Soon the outer world will tell the same story back to you. So Virgo, again, this goes back to your upbringing, your social conditioning and programming, ancestral patterning, the story that you tell yourself, the story you tell others about you, what you allow. Yeah, and what I'm getting here is that you're starting to really recognize that you have not been valuing yourself, your emotions. And it's time, Virgo, to be bold and make that first move. So that's what I have for you in this reading, Virgo. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.